I'm not sure about this one. I just have a playlist of some songs. Apologize. That's not bad, but it was something upbeat. I'm really trying here. I'm really trying to find something awesome. Come on, man. Give me something good. This is all right. This is okay. It's pretty good. I like that. Hey, welcome in, everybody. Hope everybody's having a great and fantastic day. Hey, my name is Zach Lee. If you've never heard of me, I'm a musician trying my best to get music out in the world to you. Trying to create the best music in the world. Let's see. Hold on. Basically, I'm documenting journey of making music. Hold on, I need to get to the mic. I'm documenting the journey of making music, and I'm sharing everything along the way. If you're tired of the mundane music that you're hearing on the radio these days, look no further. We're about to create some of the best music that you've ever heard. It's a journey, and I'm glad you're here. I love this one. This one's awesome. I like this one. So I created, let's turn it down a little bit. So I created a little bit of a, see if I can find it even in my files. So I created a graphic, which actually, I'm thinking about it, might be in a different, nope. I was thinking maybe it was in a different part of my files, but it's definitely not. I don't know where it's at in my files. I could just search it. Found it. Sure enough, it was like right near where I was. So I'm looking. Let me see if I can just do it this way. There we go. So I'm looking to create a schedule by which I actually stick to, and this would be it. Is what I'm thinking. We'd be Mondays. This is in April. I put all this in April. Like all these would need to be moved to, like, if this one's today, this is August 4th. That would have been yesterday. 5th. This would actually be the 7th. Why is there dust on my... Dust on my keyboard. Weird. So August 7th, and this one would be August 8th. Saturday. I don't know if August 8th is going to work yet for me, but we're figuring it out now. So the idea here is that 5 days a week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, being able to stream, actually being able to live stream and create entertainment that would be beneficial to you, that you would be able to watch the journey, see everything that's going on, and totally enjoy it. I'm excited to create this. So I'm at the point where like, hey, let's publish this, and then I'm also at the other point where I'm like, ooh, do I want to, because the second that I publish this, then I must stick to it, which is fine. I'm just having a hard time scheduling time, which, by the way, I have a calendar that I've set up where I'm like, you know what, this would work. So when I change those dates to August from April, you can see exactly how far behind I really am. Anyway, welcome to the live stream. Hope you're... Hi! How you doing, Ryan? Welcome to the live. Oh, that's not even the right title anymore. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. This is kind of lame music. Let's find something else. So, what I want to do is I actually want to go... Oh, that's Canva. Wait, how do I do this? There we go. So I need to use Canva, and I want to set up a whole... So we're gonna set up a calendar. I think I want to do... Why is this music half lame? I have an idea. Hold on. Let's do a different playlist. I'm gonna start with this one though. There we go. So well, Canva doesn't have any good templates for a week planning graphic, which is how I want to set up. Oh, this is like a planner. I don't want a planner. I don't mind. Go away from that. So I'm trying to think. Okay, so I have this one, right? This is a graphic. This is a graphic that I would basically post every week. Just say, hey, listen, this is what's going on. Because if there's ever a time where things change, right? The idea, sorry, I love that part of the song. The idea would be that I could post this across socials, which, by the way, if you're looking at it, it's got the little, it's X or Twitter. You get TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. All these things are going to be able to be, like, I could post this there, right? So it's just kind of life of a musician, and today we're doing some organizing. I would like to get into making some music in a minute, because that's one of the really good, one of the directions I've got going that I'm really enjoying at the moment. Oh, that was too far. I'm trying to move my mic. We'll fix it. There we go. Got it. Got it. Okay. So if I have this graphic, the thing is, I'm not crazy about this graphic. I want to be crazy about this graphic. And so I've tried to open Canva, and I want to create like a weekly, just like a weekly plan graphic, right? But like there's calendars, but like I want a week, not a whole month. But what if I type in week here, week by the week? Okay, we've got some ideas over here to the left. I actually don't mind these a whole lot. This is a fun setup. So like this one, I just clicked on this one. I'm probably gonna get rid of it. But like Monday to Tuesday, Wednesday, like the whole week shown out in a nice block. I actually really like that. Can I just hit undo? Oh, I sure can. Well, that's a win. That's a win for old Zach. But there's a lot of these here that are pretty decent. Ooh, this one's kind of fun. Girlie's birthday week itinerary. I'm gonna change the colors, please and thank you. But some of these are kind of fun. These little doohickey things or whatever. These are kind of fun. There's 7 days here, so I could change that up how I need. Bada 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 bum bum bada bada bada. Bada 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 bum bum bada bada bada. This one's fun. We can change colors and stuff, so that's cool. This one's kind of neat, although this one's by the month. Though I could just I could take each one of these out, right? So I could like take like see, these are separated by blocks. But like if I take these, can I like combine them, merge? Oh, look at that. Oh, just did it. Just did it. Just do it. You know, Nike, like totally winning. Nike, just do it. Just did it. Just did it. Just did it. Bum, 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 bum. What else we got? Oh, this one's kind of crazy, although kind of fun. I like this one. So here's the thing. I don't like it for what I'm doing, but what it is really nice. I really like that. There's a lot of these marketing calendars. I should use one of these, huh? Gosh, I should use one of these. That one's very colorful. Let's see. Oh, this one's fun. Oh, look at this. A weekly content planner. Like, this is great. So, like, Monday, Tuesday, the month of. So we do, like, oh, August. We're in August. Whoa, we're in August. Probably make that go out. The year of our Lord and Savior. I don't care if you didn't laugh. I laughed. I thought that was funny. I laughed. That was hilarious. Don't at me on that. That was funny. This one I actually really like, because what the idea here is that even though this is like a weekly content planner where you're like, people are going to say, hey, this is a post, this is a story, this is a reel, etc. Ayo! Welcome in. How you doing, Just JD? How you doing, brother? Welcome to the live stream. Hope you're having a good day, man. So the idea that I like with this one is because you totally put a picture in here of like what's going to happen for the day, and then just like what it is that is happening that day, and kind of a nice little like what we plan on doing. Doing okay? Just okay? You're just doing okay? Just okay? Just okay? Just okay? Just JD is just okay. That was weird. I'm gonna move on. I'm just yeah, replace, sure. See, this one's kind of fun too. Weekly content calendar. And like here, this is kind of fun because if I'm doing 5 days that I'm live streaming, like I have for this here. If I'm doing 5 days, this allows me to put 5 days in. Any notes that I want over here. Super great. Satica is acting up. Ah, got it. Yeah, I've heard those aren't very fun. Let's do Let's type in content too. Ooh, here we go. See, this is the kind of thing that's kind of fun too. So this is different, right? This is different, and each day is pictured out here. I know there's a giant picture here, but like, get rid of the picture. This one's fun because this is way different than anything else you're seeing on the internet right now. But at the same time, this would be difficult to really play with, to get out a good planner. Something like this is great because it just allows you to say what you're doing on each day, the time, and then like a picture of something like that too, which is a lot of fun. I can't find the blue one now. The blue one was great. Come back to me, please. This is kind of the style that a lot of people use right now. Changing this, and then they'll have all their stuff here. Come back to me now. Where are you now? That blue one was so cool. And now it's gone. I liked it. This one's cool. There's a couple cool ones here. So I like this one. This one's fun. I don't know what I would put maybe down here. I'm not sure. I don't know what I would put like down here in the bottom. Stop it. No, unlock. How do I unlock? Unlock? Lock background? No, I don't want to lock the background. I want to unlock the background. What? What? Okay, now I'm just kidding. I'm just clicking. I don't use Canva a lot. Give me a break. You did a custom one on Canva? Nice. Yeah, I just wanted to use one of these just to get started, like for the layout itself, and then just totally go bananas with it. I was just kind of seeing what's here and then just explore. So like for me, I created this one. I use Affinity Designer for a lot of stuff. I do marketing, and I created this one. So this is the one I created, and I'm like, I'm not overall happy with it. I want to change it up, and so I'm just kind of looking through Canva for some ideas. Like, yeah, replace. It's like, this is kind of fun, right? It gives you the different days. Although this is kind of confusing. Like, this should stop it. I don't like Canva. This should absolutely be up here. And this should absolutely be down here. I don't like this. I don't like this every other. It's fun. Somebody will enjoy it. Like this look where it's like the bars of information. Like, that's good. I like that. This here, there's something like this one. No, this is not what I'm looking for. Oh great. Now it's giving me something different over here. It just, every time I click, there's different things over here. And it's, oh, there's the back button. Oh, cool. Okay, good. I don't use this. I don't use Canva almost for anything anymore. Oh, this one's kind of fun. It's different. Here you go. That's super fun. That's super fun. That's actually pretty good. That's pretty great. I like that one. This one's okay. There was a blue one, and now it's gone. It's never gonna come back. It's never gonna come back. Oh well. I even made a funny joke about it. It was like the year of, and I put our Lord and Savior. It was hilarious. And now it's not here. Bum, 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 bum. Wasn't this one? Although this one I looked at earlier. Wait. So if I found this one, the blue one's got to be close, right? Oh, that's a fun one. This one's actually kind of nice. I like this one. There's a couple of these that are like the same right here that I'm like, I want to click on them, but I also don't want to lose this one. How do I do that? What do I do? Just make new or what? No, I don't want to do a new. I actually really like this one. See, and instead of text here for platforms, you just put the icons. Caption here. It's not a caption, but you do like what we're doing on the stream. I like this one. I would definitely make it different colors, but oops. Stop it. I want to like, how do you change color? There it is. So you do like a yellow, which isn't going to look great. It's going to look good enough. And then you add a shadow, which adding a shadow is like pulling teeth in this app. Where is it? Where's shadow? Drop? Is that what it is? Drop. Direction should almost always be to the bottom right. A little bit of blur. A little bit of blur. Acts almost like an outline. So there's just 3 dots there. I could put my face in one of these, right? Put my face like in the corner or something. Like I have here, right? Like the face. And then we've got the logo, obviously, that would have to go in here somewhere, which could probably just go right there. I'm not sure what to do here. Like, I don't want that. I want this. Nope. Come here, you. And we're gonna make you yellow. And then all of this text is gonna need to be black, obviously, because it's on the yellow. You know what I am gonna do here though is it's a weird noise. What if I do make it outline? What if I do make it outline? It's gonna look weird, but we're gonna try it real fast. Yeah, it looks really dumb. Needs to be rounded. How do I make it rounded? I don't like that. How do I make it round? Whoa, wait. Oh no, this one. How do I make it rounded? I want to make it rounded. because all these are rounded corners and stuff. So for this to be so squared off looks just bad. That's why I went with the old drop. No blur. Can't get this to look right. I want it to look. Actually, wait for it. That looks kind of cool there. I did it. Not really, but it's the best I come up with. These dots I'll move. I would put probably like Zach Lee here. Could do music. ZachLeeMedia.com. This line can be centered between the two-ish. It's not very good, but... Oh, I can just move with arrows. Look at that. Like I knew how to do it the whole time. See, this works. You got something moving at this point. I turned my AC unit off. It's back here in the window, and now it's really hot. I'm hot. So, okay. See here, what I could do is like do time. And then do, so like Mondays would be 11 p.m. Tuesdays are 2 p.m. Wednesdays are 11 p.m. Thursdays off. 11 p.m. Oh, there's still a Q in there. And Saturdays 11 p.m. I think that's what I want to do. Make that one bold. These all look like they don't sit right in the ovals. That's better. No, it's not. It's not great. That's better. There we go. There we go. So then platform. So like... What if I just do like that for now? Then there's still a... There's supposed to be a text box in there. Put a dot, a period. Because I don't know what I want to put, what the title would be there. If it would even be anything. Like what if I just delete those and then put the image? Does that look weird, I wonder? So we'll just put a dot for now. That's the title I've been using of like all the stuff I've been doing lately. Like that's what I'm doing. It's just called Life of a Musician. And so it's a vehicle at my front door. I got new light bulbs yesterday. So I went to Best Buy. Govee light bulbs are like $70 for a 4-pack. I got them for $30. They were on sale. I don't know why, but they were. And I think that's awesome. So I bought them, 4 of them. And now I can actually like run them well. Like I've always had smart lights, but they didn't run very well. They weren't great. Like now, those are really bright. I just made it bright in here, actually really bright. I can also make it blue in here. Now I've always been able to do that, but now it's way easier to do. Also, my son has colors that he likes, which is, of the 4 lights, one of them's green, one of them's blue, one of them's pink, and one of them's orange. Nothing to do with like anything that makes sense, but that's what he likes, and it's kind of calming, and so I do use it. Okay. Let's do the dash because that's what they have like for this one. So for all these platform pieces, I would take and do the logos of all the Twitch, Kick, YouTube, etc. I don't know what I would put in for notes. So this is what I have. I don't know. I feel like I just keep this because it actually works really well. This one I like because it gives this Thursday just off kind of thing. It's like nothing Thursday. Like I can put something there that's just like nothing's Thursday. We're gonna save this. Oh, I should learn how to type. Okay. I'm gonna save that. And before I finish it, we're gonna I have an idea. We're gonna look back. We're gonna look back on this real quick. I just need a piece of paper here. I don't need any of that. You guys go away. I just need a piece of paper here. How do I type? Let me type. Heading. Content. Let's just change the font because we can. How do I change if this is a heading or not? I don't want it to be a heading. I just want... Oh, I see. Because I copied it. So let's do subheading. What? Here we go. What shall we make? So this is where we're at right now. I have a couple of ideas, and that's where I'm going with this. I figured out my schedule to a point. That's where I am. That's where we're at. I like this stuff. Bulk deal. What if I do like content? Oops. Content. What is it? Which button do we do? Yes, that one. No, not that one. Bigger, like there and there. Boom. Got it. Content. What is it? Okay. So here we go. Here we go. Let me see. Okay, you can see this on TikTok. Okay. Content. What is it? This is not a class. This is not a class at all. It's literally just me being silly and having fun with this. I want to make these different colors though. We're going to do yellow and Make you dark gray, my friend. Content. What is it? Okay, cool. So what are we making? So here's where I'm at, is that I've got like a notes folder set up with all this kind of stuff where I've sat down, I've tried to figure out what is the content I'm looking to make. And then how was that going to fit into my schedule? Where is... I'm looking for the file. So one of the things is... I'm looking for one of these cool things on the side here to like use for to make it artistic. Don't get mad at me. I'm trying. I don't know which one I like here. Just needs to be able to be read well, and unless you know what? Nope. We're just gonna do this. I'm just gonna add a body of text, and so there's different things I want to do. One of them is segments. I want to do segments. Right? So there's segments that I want to do. Where are we at here? Okay. Just making sure you guys can see. So segments, that's one thing I want to do. I have ideas for podcast, which, by the way, is called Coffee with Zach Lee. Or, well, let's just do Coffee with Zach Lee. Look at this. I'm learning Canva pretty good here. It's pretty neat. Pretty neat. One of the so a couple of the segments that I want to do. Oops. A couple segments like okay, so we have behind the scenes of oops, can I spell correctly? Of written songs. Look at me doing this exactly like I like it. So Wake Up with Zach Lee was it's on my list here that I've got. It was a thing I wanted to do where it was like what was it? It was like I did like a 4 a.m. kind of thing. Like I woke up at 4 a.m., started live streaming, and then like people joined and stuff. And the one with that was fun. Because I was able to do some different things with it, but nothing ever came of it when I was trying to do it, and so I just kind of let it go. So another segment I want to do is called Behind the Artists, but it's not me. It would be other artists, right? So the first one that I thought of was T-Pain, just because I watch him a lot on Twitch, actually. So, where'd my thing go? There it is. Let me see. Obviously, one of the segments is it's making music. I should probably. Oh my goodness! What's? There we go. That's probably like number one. That's probably the biggest part of a lot of this. So I think writing lyrics also goes with like the making music part. But simply because it's part of the music making process. This is different than like a podcast that I would do, or like a behind the scenes of written songs already. So the different content. I also want to do A newsletter. I've started that, but it's not. I haven't done a very good job of finishing it. You know. Obviously, there's the live streaming. So let's do live streaming. Just put it down here somewhere. I'm just trying to get it half organized. Each of the social platforms will also be, the social platforms are like for advertising, and then the actual like segments and stuff go to, like, for instance, if I do a podcast, right, it's probably going to go to YouTube to be published, but then like on X and Facebook, I'm going to like push people to the YouTube, right? So like there's that part of it. It's super fun, super fun. Let's see what else. Oh, I missed. I set my elbow down. Totally missed. What else was there? Like, I also feel like some of the content can just be like so the thing is too is it's life of a musician, right? So come on, center. Where's center? There's center. Yeah, I just want it to be center so bad. So life of a musician is kind of the, can I move this so it's like more visible? Because my camera's taking up a big chunk of this. I just go like that. Oh, there we go. That works. Cool. That actually works really well. The other thing's in the background though. Let's just pop it down. Does that work? There we go. There's my files. Got it. Okay, anyway. So this is kind of where we're at. So there's different segments that I want to create. Now the podcast would also be one of the segments. A lot of the time these segments are going to be things that I will live stream and record and then post, which is great. The newsletter is a little bit different. The newsletter is something that, you know, you can write. What I've been doing is a video newsletter. And so what I'll do is I'll write out what I'm going to say. I'll say it in a video and then take the words, post that with the newsletter. So it's a video and it's written. Boom, done. It works out pretty well, I think. I don't know if people are reading it, but it's going out. Well, it did go out. I went out 2 months ago. What up, Miss Duck? How are you? We're having a good day. So this is kind of where I'm at. These are the things that I want to do. It's the live streaming and a podcast, which would happen together. Half awake, feeling, but not feeling great. Wait, half awake, but feeling not great, but got to go to school soon. Oh man, are you in school already? We're not in school in America. I'm not in school. I refuse to go. Just probably a good thing, because they'd be like, well, you're old. So. So anyway, I'm gonna change this to behind the lyrics, because I think the lyrics is a better story than behind like the story of the song, which again, I don't even know some of those anymore. But yeah, still in school, feel great. And no days off. Do you guys go to school year round? Is that what you guys do? America, we have a summer break. They start school in like 3 weeks, less than 3 weeks. So, so this is what I want to do. Is I want to set up the live stream so that when we go live, we've got 10 minutes of intro. Hey, how you doing? Welcome to the live stream, everyone. And then It's going to be, let's record different segments. And so part of it might be the podcast, which, by the way, I don't know how this is going to look on all the platforms, but check us out real fast.
My name is Zach, and I've got a microphone. This is Coffee with Zach Lee. Hey, that's me.
So I totally made that. Made that a while ago. Super awesome. And that would kind of be the, that's the intro, man. That's the, my name is Zach, and I've got, and then I go right into either this scene or I'm curious if I want to go to just the cam like this, right? So no overlays, just to record it. And then, so if I do no overlays, no overlays to record it, or do I leave the chat scrolling? Coughing and sneezing duck. Eventually get a break. September. Oh, you guys take like a fall break. Oh, wait. Would that be summer for you, though, or no? I don't know. I'm not sure. Anyway. Why is the chat way behind on my screen? It's way behind on my screen. I'm going to eat this candy bar so bad. I'm hungry for a candy bar. I do enjoy a good candy bar. There's a Hershey's. December to February. Nice. I'm just eating a candy bar. Why is this chat here behind what you're saying? Oh, now it's on. A duck walked up to a lemonade stand. I just spit. I don't have grapes, I have chocolate. It was delayed a little bit there at the beginning. That was odd. Anyway, have a great day. Have a good day at school. I hope you're feeling better. I'm going to finish my candy bar. And then we're going to keep moving forward on content. I'm figuring out content. Nope, wrong screen. Here we go. If you're on TikTok, it's above you. Above me. If you're on Twitch or Kick, it's over there. Two seconds. You wipe my hands. So, what I have figured out about musicians, I can't tell if I like this or not. It makes it a little fun and interesting at the same time. Musicians are not musicians who make content. Musicians are content creators who make music. I think that's a fair assessment. And so because of that, I have to take me making music as content. And then I got to make extra content around it, right? So we've got like behind the lyrics of songs I've already done. There's a Wake Up with Zach Lee, which I'm not sure if that's like, that was on my mind. I don't know how well that's going to work. We also got Behind the Artist, which is where we talk about other artists that aren't me, which I think would be really cool to learn who different artists are and stuff. And then there's also just the content of making the songs themselves, and then actually having a finished product, and then people are gonna be like, "Whoa, that's really cool!" And then they're like, "Hey, I watched you make that." It's like, "Yeah, you sure did." That's pretty good. That's the Celsius No Fizz. Oh Love them. But anyway, we've got also a newsletter I'd like to do. Life of a Musician is more the, let me do the IRL streaming is more what that is. So yeah, I'm really excited to do these. These two kind of go hand in hand. Yeah, kind of. So anyway, this being said, this needs to be saved. So we're gonna do what content. Actually, we'll call what we called it content. What is it? So we'll save that as the file, and I can always come back to this and just be like, hey, listen, these are the things I'm figuring out. And there's a lot of other things that we'll do, which I'm real excited about. Okay. Doesn't work. I was trying to do something that doesn't work. Okay. Ooh, there's other ones. Hold on. So we're gonna do reading live. That's another one I need to do. Where I have books. I do read. I have books back here that I want to read. A couple of them are big, but like one of them is called Music Theory. I want to be able to sit and read. Here's where this is where my mind goes with these. Okay, so I'm gonna go to my files here. Check this out. I wonder if this will be able if you'll be able to hear this. Oh, wait, hold on. We got another one. Overrated. Oops, underrated is another segment that I want to do. Also, one of the okay, so this is content for later, but there's a thing that I want to do where it's doing something, riding a bike, and I want to do it as a reward for people watching the stream, which I think would be really cool. Okay, let's see if this works. Let's pause that. Yeah, I think. Yeah, okay. Let me see if this plays.
Quiet pages, loud thoughts. Quiet pages, loud thoughts. Quiet pages, loud thoughts. Reading with Zach Lee.
You can hear it. Did you hear that? Super dope. I love that. Did you hear that? I hope you heard that. Here we go. Play it again.
Quiet pages, loud thoughts. Quiet pages, loud thoughts. Quiet pages, loud thoughts. Reading with Zach Lee.
Nice. Okay, so that is one thing that I want to be able to do. So it's a segment that we would have of reading live. So we're going to read, we're going to learn together. It's super cool. The idea too is actually that I would use the app called Books, and then where is I had it. Oh, that's under Want to Read. Where's my library? Books. One of these. Where is it? So it's music theory, which is here. There it is. Boom. See, I have it right here. Boom. So then what we do is read this. And we read it together. It's right on the screen, right? And it's right on the screen. And we just go, oh, yeah, okay. So whether you're new to the study of music, and listen, I'm not going to read it that slow, but you get the idea, right? And I want to read things together, learn together, be able to figure out music together. I think that's super fun. And then if we have things that are, check this out, overrated, underrated.
Overrated, underrated. Hey, what will Zachary say today? Thumbs up, thumbs down. We play overrated, underrated. Zachary knows the way. Hey!
Hey, overrated, underrated. I'm looking at my sound over here. I'm trying to figure it out because I heard double. I'm not sure where it's coming through. I'm going to play it again.
Overrated, underrated. Hey, what will Zachary say today? Thumbs up, thumbs down. We play overrated, underrated. Zachary knows the way. Hey!
I don't know why I'm hearing it twice. Why am I hearing it twice? I don't know. Anyway, that's some fun stuff. What is this?
Mic check.
Oh, it's a mic check. I was doing a mic check. I also actually created an awesome video, and I think I should play it. I should show it. Okay, check this out. So I made this video. This is Waking Up with Zach Lee. You should be able to hear this. Well, there's no audio actually even coming out. Why not? Unless that's not the right one. One of these is the correct one. But I made this video. Is this right? Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Let's go there. Good morning, world. You are waking up with Zach Lee in the morning. So I thought that was super cool, and I made that. And that would be fun for like early morning streams. But I don't even know if those are happening yet. Just because, like we've done, is we're making a stream schedule anyway. And so, yeah. So while we're making a stream schedule and putting these different things into play, so see, then the next step would actually be taking this and that's new. I don't want new. And then taking our weekly calendar, shoving it into our weekly calendar of where it would go. Once we figure out, oh, that's not at all what I wanted to do. Thanks. Taking these sections here, pulling them into the weekly content calendar. And then I'm able to actually like put stuff into play. And I think it's going to be super fun. So I'm kind of at the place where let's make some content. Other things that I've been doing, let's see. Things I've been doing are like just doing a photo every day. But the reason I've been doing that is just because I don't have a lot of content that I've been making. So I just take a photo. Actually in the Discord, that's Grok. If we go to the Discord, I can show you. So come on. So crazy. So I've been posting them here every day. So this last week I was on vacation, right? And a couple of things that were fun Like, so this is one thing. Starbucks is the way, right? So I'm like, I got to start posting pictures. And so then here, shout out to Shell for playing Big Time Rush. So I've been putting these in the Discord, which is fun, but I've also been putting these on social media. Also went camping with the family this last week. That was super fun. So then I post that here. Today was a fantastic day at the pool. Sun's heating up and the water is cooling us down. And then we also went for ice cream, which was cool. Hot summer days called for delicious ice cream. A little bit fishing at the summer lake. I didn't get a good picture, and so I had actually taken a picture that I used a picture that I had taken and cropped it and just picture of the lake where we were swimming. Someone had brought RC cars, and they were in one of the openings that were in the woods, and they were running RC cars, and that was super fun. This was last night, and I didn't post this last night, so I posted it this morning. But I went to Circle K last night because sometimes an ice cold glass bottle of coffee sounds perfect. # blessings. So, that goes on social media. So it's going on Facebook, Instagram, X, all of those. And so it's super fun. So I've been doing a photo every day. Now, the reason I've been doing a photo every day is because I don't have this content that I'm making on the live stream. So if I'm sitting here and I'm able to make a podcast, I can take clips from the podcast and I can post those online. I can take the whole podcast, put that on YouTube and put that on Spotify, all that kind of stuff. If I've got a newsletter, then I'm able to take the newsletter and push the different things as well. So it's just a matter of actually making content. And I want to sit down, figure out the content that I want to make, and then just push and do it, right? So the podcast, right? So then if I go, let's quit that. If I go to my notes of my podcast, the podcast I want to do, I got different stories that I could tell. I've got different segments where even interviewing people, I think would be a lot of fun. One idea I had was as the podcast gets going, just having a different creator just do the podcast that day. It's not even me, and they're just like, hey, I'm so-and-so. Zach is off today, so I'm doing the podcast. You know what I mean? And just hey, do the thing. I've got a lot of questions that I think I can take and build a small podcast around. For instance, a question is, what's a phobia that I have? And then I can talk about the phobia, what it is, why I have that phobia. Boom, podcast episode. Podcasts don't have to be hours long and interviews. They don't have to be those things. They can simply be me talking about something for 5 minutes and posting that. And then you have an entire season of episodes that's 15, 20 episodes. And hey, you know what? 5 to 10 minutes an episode. Binge that thing. And then suddenly people know all about you. And they're connected. And now they've heard 8 different podcasts. Or 8 different episodes. Dude, I just listened to the whole first season of this guy. You know what I mean? And they just keep playing. And it's a psychological thing. Because suddenly they're I just let's do a whole season rather than 1 week at a time. I think it'd be fun to do 10 episodes and then release that as a season. Boom. Rather than a week at a time. Because I did that before and it was it was okay. And then a friend was dude, here's an idea. Instead of doing one each week and just releasing one each week, write them all, record them all, edit them all, and then post them all. A whole season. I'm oh, that's actually kind of great. I like that idea. So I'm thinking about doing that with the podcast. It'd be super small, but some of the ideas that I have are pretty great for are pretty great for a podcast episode. I've got other things that are, there's the overrated, underrated idea that I had. There's also the this or that. So Hot Pockets or pizza rolls, very much the same, very much different. Pancakes or waffles, headphones or earbuds, mustard or mayo, puppies or kittens. And then Would You Rather is also a good one. I like Would You Rather. The other thing too is having guests and then deep diving into who they are in 5 minutes. How deep can we go in 5 minutes about somebody else? I think that'd be a lot of fun. A lot of other creators, I think creators have a lot to offer. that they don't share. And it's because nobody's asking them those questions, right? Nobody asks them about the things. They're just talking about surface level stuff. And the second you start to ask them questions, you're gonna be like, wow, that's really cool. You know, and people are going to be interested in that. Try to think. Oh, so I found a book. I found a book that was called 300 Writing Prompts. And I took that and decided I'm going to ask those questions and make those into videos, right? So like, here's one: is the are there? Oh wow. When was the last time you felt out of your comfort zone? There's one. What takes too long? That's just a question. What takes too long? Imagine you're out to dinner with a movie character. Boom, that's the writing prompt. And instead of taking these and making these into writing prompts, I decided I'm going to take these and make these into podcast episodes. I think that's super great. Write briefly about one thing in your life that is simple and one thing that is complex. And then just make it a podcast episode. Super cool. Super cool. I like that idea of doing that. That was something that I had originally planned to do like years ago and never got around to it. And now I'm getting around to it. So there we go. So that'd be the podcast. That's Coffee with Zach Lee. The other segments I think would just be fun. I think these are just segments where it's less podcasty and more just live stream, and there's clips from it that you could just get out there, show, and I think it would work really well. So, behind the artist could be, I could really make that into, I don't know how I could, I just think that'd be fun to learn about other artists. And if people are learning about me through live content, why wouldn't they want to know about other artists? That's kind of where I'm at with that. Maybe that works. Maybe that doesn't. I don't know. Anyway, we're going to start with one of these today. So what does that look like then? I'm not sure what that looks like right now. Okay, I'm going to sit down and, well, sit down. I'm already sitting. Let's see. Today is a sit down and figure out kind of day. It's like instead of like life of a musician, it's more like work with the musician, right? So sitting down, thinking about all the content. How do I attack this then? The newsletter is more like just the things that are happening, which at this point today, I could sit down and write a whole thing, take a screenshot of this and say, here's what we came up with. And then, keep going with that. As the newsletter, like dive deep into the whole process we came up with here. How do we push this? Oh, well, wait a minute. So, overrated, underrated is really fun. I played this already, but like.
Overrated, underrated. Hey, what will Zach Lee say today? Thumbs up, thumbs down. We play overrated, underrated. Zach Lee knows the way. Hey!
Super cool, right? Like if we do overrated, underrated, suddenly we've got, what are we talking about? Overrated, underrated. Which would be a cool, that's a cool segment. Reading live we should create. You know what we should do? We should create. Should I create the scene for it? So like the scene, what I mean is like right now we're on what you can see is my desktop. But then we go to a different scene and now it's called Just Chatting, right? And it's just me, full image on your screen. Like that's what that is. So like we could make a new scene that's like this
My
one.
name is Zach, and I've got a microphone. This is Coffee with Zach Lee. Hey,
So that's a scene. That'd be the Coffee with Zach Lee. That'd be the podcast. I've got question of the day. That's another let me pull that up here. It'd be another segment. Question of the day. Which then that's kind of thing where you get the question of the day. And I could post that like in Discord and stuff too. Also, there's going to be other things that we do too live. For instance, like I've got like a small to-do list. One of the things that I want to do is you can see this. Like if somebody raids, these are the lyrics that I'll oh, you can't see it. Sorry. Here you go. So these would be the lyrics that if somebody raids in, there's a song, there's an alert that goes off, and I just have a simple keyboard shortcut. Boom, this pops up, and suddenly it's like, I'm rapping this. Welcome to the World Wide Web. That's the internet. Had some free time, so I thought I'd write you a rap. Like, so I wrap this to the alert that pops up. It's super cool, super fun. So I have that, which was on my to-do list from like weeks ago. So I did it. So there's different things. Get it. Make a website. Ooh, okay. So here, I'm going to show you this real quick. So right here's project. I've got make a website, which means getting the domain. That's the domain I wanted. Music, newsletter, podcast, streams. And so if we go to it, let's try this. So I already have the, you go to ZachLeeMedia.com. It's supposed to pull up. It pulls up with a Linktree page, but it seems like it's probably the easiest thing to do right now. Is a Linktree page, because basically then from what it does there is, hey, listen, I'm on all these other platforms. We're doing all these crazy different things. What is it that you want to listen to or watch? Do you want to watch the podcast? Do you want to watch the live streams? Do you want to watch the silly TikToks that I'm making? Like, which one is it that you want to do? Do you want to listen? Well, I'm a musician. Do you want to listen to the music? It's there also. I've got 2 playlists. Also, I've got playlists in case you ever want to. I've got playlists. I'm just going to type it in the chat real quick. Where is it? Lumia. There we go. Oh, what's up? What up, Thompson? My bad, I didn't see your messages. So that should go to each of the platforms. Sure did. ZachLeeMedia.com. And so what it does, it'll take you to this, and you can see all the different links here, and whatever it is that you're wanting, right? So there's a newsletter, you can donate, you can watch Twitch, TikTok. There's a Discord community, free to join. I'm not asking for money out of that. Any of this stuff is free, obviously, other than donating. That's not free. But you can listen to the music. There's playlists that I have, which, by the way, I have to update the Spotify one. I added new songs to the Apple Music one, and the Spotify one needs updated. But anyway, like whatever it is you're wanting to get, like it's here. Just you go here, boom, you've got it. And I think that's probably the easiest thing to do right now. But it's ZachLeeMedia.com. It didn't go to everything, by the way. It only went to... Oh, it went to TikTok. Or no, it didn't go to TikTok. Sorry. Went to Kick. Didn't go to Twitch. That's okay. That's weird that it didn't. There we go. We'll just do it that way. Anyway, that's where it's at there with that. And I'd really like to push that. Anyway, so then the website, like I was saying, oops, wrong things. Website, music, newsletter, podcast, streams. I should simplify that link tree better. I need to make commands in probably Streamlabs, I would guess. Because then they can be done on, well, Lumia would be great. Anyway, I'm off on my own thing. Also, I would love to watch videos, react to videos. And people call it react to videos. Everybody does it. But I'm talking about not just reacting, but learning. Like, I want to watch something and go, ooh, that's cool. Let me write that down and apply that to the future. I think that would be really great to do that sort of thing too. So anyway, it's more about learning. That's why I want to read. That's why I want to do the reading, right? The reading live to learn stuff. It's fun to learn stuff, man. I'm wondering if I need to edit the link tree a little bit, just to make it look more professional. But we should get going on probably a podcast episode, huh? I think that would be fun. So, what is a... Okay. So what I want to do is we're going to sit down and write a podcast episode, I think. I think that's what we can do first. So the idea behind doing like a podcast episode is to get content out there, right? So that's part of the reason why I'm live streaming now is this is creating content, but then taking and actually planning the content and making it to where I can actually get things out there that people will actually watch. That's kind of the idea. My headphones just died. everything just went. Oh, my ears feel weird. So these are noise canceling. And the second, and so, okay. I have the noise canceling off. It's called transparency mode. I have the noise canceling off, and I use transparency mode where I can hear everything around me, and like I can hear myself talk really well, things like that. When these shut off just now, the transparency mode went, and it was like I couldn't hear anything. Like you're underwater and you just can't hear anything. Oh, that hurt my ears. Okay, these need charged. So maybe I'll get to that after this show. At least put them away. Put them off to the side for now. I do need headphones though. These are my backups. They don't need power, battery, or whatever. They just plug in. Okay. Whoa. Sounds different in my ears. Everything sounds different in my ears. Okay, so let's get going on a podcast episode. We're going to do a digital document. Okay. See, this is what I was trying to do earlier. This digital document. Instead, what I did was, what did I do for this one? It was just like, I just did like a piece of paper size. I think I just did like custom size and was like, hey, piece of paper. So I just want a piece of paper like this. Yeah, see? It's going to give me all these template ideas. I don't want a template idea. I just need, like, text, right? So just add a quick heading. We'll do a podcast. We'll do EP1. I'm going to make you smaller, by the way. And this is the body of the all right, what's the first thing we're gonna do? So I've got a few ideas. Here's a good one. It's creative writing, right? Write a quick love story. It must end badly. That's creative. Why are some people successful in life and some are not? It's a good question. What traffic sign best reflects my life right now? Talk about a discovery that's made, big or small. Here's a question. In what way am I selfish? I look outside. It's snowing. But as I look closer, there are no snowflakes falling from the sky. But what is falling at my house? What is snowing? Has something I've ever dreamed about in real life happened? Talk about a souvenir that I've bought or received. Ooh, I could find some good ones on that. What modern technology devices take up most of my time? Ooh, it's a good one. I'm lightning. What do I strike first? Interesting. Let's see. What's a phobia that I have? What is the best thing I've ever been given? I know the answer to that. What have I accomplished this year that I'm proud of? Looking around at something in the room, now write something from that point of view of that subject. What's something that made me feel proud? If I could live inside a video game, book, or movie, what game, etc. would it be? Ooh. Tell us what you're most grateful for. Okay. What is something... what is your newest favorite mobile app? What's in your pocket right now? iPhone or Android? Oh, it's iPhone all day. And by the way, I'll even show it off. iPhone Air, Nobody has this. Nobody has the iPhone Air. I love this phone with a passion. The only thing that sucks on it is the battery. The one camera, not a big deal. The one speaker, not a big deal. Battery is the one thing. Here you go. If you quit content, what is one thing you'd miss? What is your greatest fear? Why did you start streaming and creating content? That's a good one. Actually, that might be a really good one to start. Or, like, why did you... I'm trying to figure out the overall question here. Like, what made you, talking about me, what made me create music, maybe? Why is this center? I guess it's really not a big deal. That might actually be a good one for podcast episode 1. Who am I? Why did I start making music? I think that's what we should go for. So, then what I can do is write out the whole thing. So you'll get to see a little bit of the process of how some of this works. One nice thing is that having a smart device, right? I've got Canva on my phone, and what I can do is I can open this same document up here. How does this work, by the way? Testing. And it shows up on the screen. Boom. That's super cool, actually. I love that. But the thing is, I think what I want to do for this, though, is create a document like it had me doing a minute ago. So like if I go here and do digital document, just like it's like a Google page, right? Like a Google Docs. Start typing or ask Canva to generate? No. Podcast episode 1, and this would then be, do I do a heading here? Heading 2, body, table, sheet, divide. Yeah, see, this is better. This is more of a document. Subheading would be what made me create music. Was that what I had? What made me create music? Yeah. Okay, so that add a heading file. Let's go back. These should be in here, no? Yeah, this one we're gonna move to trash. What's this one? Oh, that's the other one that I had. Move that to trash. I need to move this to music and move. But let me go new folder. We're gonna call this podcast. Can I like change the color of any of this? Or is that just like, I don't need to change color. Okay, then we're going to move this to podcast and move. So now in podcast, we've got podcast episode 1. What I could do is coffee with Zach Lee like that. If I want to start getting too crazy about it. I'm just trying to write this. Copy, paste. There we go. That might be the best. Then now we need body. So body will go here. All right, so great. So we're this is great. This is great. I want to write some notes about it though. So I started making music when I was right out of college. But I didn't I didn't do well in college. I could also do, like, for a title, we'll do or the, wow, I can't type the the history of Zach Lee, something like that. Like, what's got me to this point? So, out of college, I actually flunked out. It was, ooh. And then after, okay. Okay. And I'm just thinking through this. Like after, okay, after. I may have to actually jump off the live stream here in a minute, which I don't really like to do, but might have to. So it was right out of college. I flunked out only there 1 year. What else? What else? Okay, so I made Christian rap, even though I wasn't a Christian. So my parents were, because my parents were Christians. Wow, I can't type. And I knew they would be upset if the music wasn't Christian. Okay, there we go. All right. Cool. I should probably change the wording so it's better. Okay, so flunked out, only there 1 year, made Christian rap, even though I wasn't a Christian, because my parents were Christians. I knew they'd be upset if the music wasn't Christian. But what made me want to create that? So my senior year in high school, I learned about rap music, and it was Eminem who I think I heard first. And it was Eminem and Snoop Dogg. And it was electric, man. I'm trying to think what the first song was that I would have heard. It'd have been 2006, 2007. Goodness. So I'll have to do some research. So let me research songs at that time so that I can put that into because I'm positive I could figure it out if I needed to. Let's see, what else? I'm going to jump off of here, though. Yeah, we're going to jump off. All right. Have a good evening, everyone. Oh, wait. That didn't work. That scene was no good, so we're just not even going to do it. Anyway, have a great night, everyone. Hope everyone's having a great day. Have a great rest of your day. I'm going to take a picture. I'm going to post it later today. If you're listening, I'm going to post a picture later today. Social media, I've got Ultimate Frisbee tonight with people, and I'm really excited for it. And so I'm going to take a picture of it, and I'll post it later. So pay attention to that. Also, ZachLeeMedia.com. Join the Discord from there if you want to see. Like, we have sitting. It's not a lot going on yet, but we have conversations and stuff, and just trying to kind of grow that to create a lot of camaraderie, a lot of fun. So join that. So ZachLeeMedia.com, and join the Discord there. You can listen to the playlist that I've got going on. There's a lot of stuff going on that's right there. A lot of options of different places you can go to see the content I'm making. I'm currently making content, posting content, all kinds of stuff, and I'm enjoying it. And so now I want to make even more. And so please join me. It's a great fun thing for me. I'm loving this. So yeah, join me there. Anyway, have a good one. Peace out. See ya. I don't know where to go from here because this doesn't work very well. All right. See ya. Peace.